Can you guys define what it means to be out of integrity with yourself or in integrity?
Yeah.
You want to lead off?
Yeah, I love the language of self-betrayal. And I also like to go, well, the common one is integrity is doing what you should do when no one's looking, right? But there's a lot of shit that I do that's good, that no one's looking, but I'm still taking a shortcut, right? I might still not do it the way I know it should be done, but I check the box. That's not integrity. Integrity is going against my own belief of knowing what I should or should not be doing. That's it. And so I love that kind of self-betrayal. You're betraying yourself constantly. That is what integrity is for me. And if you don't mind me adding really quick to this, is you can't live with yourself when you're out of integrity. So what we do is what? Come up with a story. Oh, well, I have a pornography addiction. Oh, I'm out of integrity, but it's because of my wife. Or, I have anger issues. Yeah, but it's because of the way I was raised, right? It is the excuses that we use so we can live with ourselves. Otherwise, it would eat at you. And that's why the concept of a victim mindset is so great, because we can just pause right now and go, okay, in what areas in my life am I blaming someone else for something, or I'm making excuses? And the probability is that is self-betrayal. And that's the reason you're using to feel okay with yourself.
Yeah, I like that language. I've always looked at it, and I've talked about this through the concept of the integrity gap. And that integrity gap is the distance between the way that you view yourself ideally, not like where you are, it's more aspirational. Like, here's what I'd like to do. Here's the kind of husband I'd like to be, your father or employee or business owner or coach in your case. Okay, good. You have this vision of who you want to be, aspirational, and then here's where you are. You were talking about attire the other day. That's an integrity gap. If you want to be viewed as this kind of coach, but you're showing up in a sloppy way, attire, they're not, great coaches don't do that, except for maybe Bill Belichick, right? But that's it. That's the exception, not the rule. The rule is that if I want to be a great coach, part of what I need to do is look the part so I can build credibility and influence with my athletes. So that's how you bridge that integrity gap. You start to align your actions, what you do, with the kind of person, the kind of man that you're envisioning yourself to be. And the further they are apart, the worse your life is going to be. Because you know you're capable, to your point, Kipp, you know you're capable of so much more, and yet you're not doing it. And so you lie, and you rationalize, and you justify, and then a little piece of your soul dies, and then you just begin to believe this is just the way it is. Yeah. When clearly it's not.
And I want to be really clear. I used to think like you're a person of integrity or you're not. Absolutely not the case. I think integrity is something you fight for every moment, constantly.